Hello, how are you doing today on this Sunday evening slash Monday morning, depending on where you guys are located? How are you guys doing today? Oi! Sudden stream, huh? Yeah, we had nothing kind of to do, so we were like, might as well do something. Got myself a snow cone, so it's all good. Midori, welcome in. How's your tier list going along? I still disagree with the guitar. I wholeheartedly disagree with guitar. I have to fight people now. But how was or how is stream going along? Doing well. My room's a sauna. Oh no. Hold on. Is my mic a little off, or am I just crazy? It might be the latter. I've been good. I've been good. I've been deep in the trenches of auction. But what I mean by that is I'm trying to get back into my camping arc. And by getting back into my camping arc, I'm trying to say uh when I was younger, my dad used to take us camping, and now I want to do it. And I want to go camping. So, I've been participating in some online auctions, and you get some stuff for cheap. I bought like two tents because apparently no one wanted to bet on the other tent. So I bought one, thinking that no one was gonna, like, I was probably gonna struggle to find one, right? And long and behold, people on my side of town can give two fucks about camping, and I'm just like, well, I guess I'm stuck with this one. And so now I got a pop-up tent. I have another tent that might be on the easier end to put up as well, just because it has the flexible rods, so it'll kind of form itself up with a little bit of assistance. So damn needy. Mwah. And so we got that. We got a camp. We got a sleeping cot. It's because I refuse to sleep on the floor. Because a lot of the campsites, let's say that there's not really a lot of campsites where I'm at. So if you want to go camping per se, you'll probably either go to like a KOA or something, which is fine. It's still like far enough from like society where I'm like, I guess it counts. But also, like, let's say if I decide to go to a convention or two and crash with some friends, and you know, betting is a problem. Not for me, it isn't at least. Because I got my sleeping cot. Because last year at TwitchCon, we had two dudes sleeping on a sofa. And, like, I don't know how they did it, because Homeboy had other Homeboy's feet in his face. And I was like, nah, dude. I can't do sweaty convention feet. Unless it's giving me juice. I said what I said. Are you attending a con this year? Debating on TwitchCon. Like, I'm actively saving up money right now for TwitchCon. I would have done Offkai, but I got a little weirded out with, like, the blue site having a booth. But then I found out, it's like, oh, well, you know, they tape it off. Not tape it off, but, like, they will probably put, like, a curtain where if you're younger, you cannot see in, and they'll ID you if there's explicit stuff being displayed. But I was like, oh, well, it's too late for me now. Maybe next year. Maybe next year I'll do Offkai. What about you, Midori? But I for sure have. So the only thing with like the only thing with TwitchCon is the stay. I hear horror stories, so it's kind of a turnoff. What, TwitchCon? Or just conventions in general? TwitchCon, Offkai. Yeah, I mean, but that's gonna be anywhere though. If it isn't some unnecessary drama somewhere, it's probably some orgy that we're not invited to. Still upset over that. I would have at least wanted a, you know, courtesy invite. I wasn't gonna go. I just wanted to know where to avoid, possibly. I mean, and then not to make light of the situation, but you know, if you want to avoid situations like that, just get better security guards. Because it looks like the security guard in that one incident last year kind of took a while to react. Or, or for the cheap fee of covering my TwitchCon ticket, you too can have a security at TwitchCon. Because apparently that's what I did for the last 2 days of the convention. And honestly, it was fine, because I probably ended up doing more than what I was going to do originally. Or if you're, like, particular about, like, going on your own. If it's a thing about going on your own, Midori. I mean, if you want to go to TwitchCon, and you're kind of like you're on the, like, I don't want to be alone out there, you can always hang. Also, lack of friends. Oh, see, perfect. You know, I'm already pitching the idea. If you're interested, because I'm trying to rent a Airbnb, and so I wish to be comfortable. So I mean, Izzy, welcome in. How you doing? No, but like, if you want to tag along for that, Midori, you're more than welcome to. And then like, I'm not gonna ask for like, I'm not gonna ask you to split the stay because I'm inviting. So that way, like, one, if you want to tag along, a little bit more viable for you. I'll let you know. Hell yeah. I've been itching to cosplay again. Let's go. What you gonna cosplay as? Of course, we shout out all the homies. Yo, so this chair is comfortable AF though. Normally after work I get home and I have like back pains. And then I sit in this thing and I'm like, oh, oh, so comfortable. Though I still have the bad habit of like kind of leaning my neck forward. But it's not as much. Because now I have like a backrest that goes all the way on my back for me to reference. And I'm like, oh, we're hardcore shrimping. No, no, no. Haruhi Fujika from Oran High School Host Club, mostly because I love her and I'm too lazy for my other cosplays. Also, I'm most confident in that one currently. Oh? I probably butchered the character's name, but I'm sorry. Not really. Unapologetically myself, I know. There he goes. Like, how the hell am I supposed to get this? Chat, so... You guys want to know something interesting? One of my older brothers reached out today. Because he works for the city. And I guess there's a job that kind of like falls within the same field of work I've done over the years. And he's like, you should apply. I'm like, I don't know, dude. I haven't really done orders for heavy equipment. And so I'm just like, I don't know, like, I'm interested, but also I don't want to, like, take this opportunity, suck at it, and then now I'm just, like, out of a job altogether. Because they also deal with, like, heavy machinery. So, anything that's, like, city work, loader parts and stuff, like... And he's like, well, you're not the guy working on the car, you're the guy taking the orders for the parts. I'm like, the problem is, like, I don't know these models, I don't know any of this. Like, if it's just normal fleet work, it makes sense to me, because I've done automotive. It's just the heavy machinery aspect that I'm just like, dude, I don't know nothing about Bobcats, I don't know nothing about John Deere. But the pay would be... It would be better than what I'm at right now. As much as I like my job. That's one thing I will say. It's like, I like my job. Yes, it has its ups and its downs. But it mostly has its ups. And it's a company that's always trying to, like... It's a company that's trying to grow as well. And that's why I'm like, I like it. But right now, how the cost of living is getting, and like, you know, the extra $10 would make a difference. You know what I mean? Man, this snow cone, the ice just like formed into a giant ball. If I were to throw this at somebody, it would definitely just like off someone. Hungry eye. Oh, that hurt my front teeth. Oh. Bad move. Bad move. Mm. They didn't have the caramel flavor I like. They were out of caramel. I was like, oh, but why? Sorry, chat. Do you like the crunchy ASMR? Munchy, munchy, munch. Not like this. Yeah. Delicious. Oh, did someone beat me on the... Oh, no. Okay, I was about to say, it's like... What auction did I miss? I'm also betting on a solar power pack, so I can take with me when I go camping. So Izzy, how's that event coming along? Everybody getting on board? Um, you got this, Easy. Don't stress over it. I'm waiting on 2 responses. Yeah, it'll be like that. Oh, so I'm kind of at a loss what to do other than wait. There's just troubleshooting on my end. I see. I've been tempted to reach out to Design Mama and be like, hey, so how much would it run me to like revamp Modeled 1.0? Because the new model coming out, the new outfit is a entirely different model. I was not blessed with a entirely nude base, so it kind of made outfit changes. Outfit design is a little complicated. It's supposed to storm all week? Oh no. Not storm all week. That's not good. Yo. I'm gonna be so mad if someone wins this tent that I don't want for like $10. I might just bid out of spite. Just to raise the cost for their tent. You're like, what the hell, man? I just paid like 54 for mine. But I gotta update my resume for the new job if I decide to apply for it. Because I will be doing not managerial work, but I'll be doing like floor grunt work. And like, I don't mind it. I really don't. especially since I'll be getting a lot more pay. And just on solely experience, I can go all the way up to like a good chunk. So that's why I'm interested in it. But again, I'm also like a little nervous about taking it just because of the differences in the field. Is it bad already? I want to redraw my model because I don't like it. Like, I'm going to because it's not so much work, but... Hey, look. You do what you gotta do. Like, I'm still the same character. It's just like, there's gonna be some adjustments. You know? In Mama's, words... I'm a little too pale, so now we gotta put me out in the sun, and now I'm a refried bean. So I'm just like, okay. I'm design Mama's refried bean. Nothing wrong with that, I suppose. What am I picking up? Oh. Yeah, that would make sense. Problem is, I don't know how to rig, and I gotta spend my time learning. I mean, if you want to learn, there might be someone that might be willing to help you out on that endeavor. I could probably get you guys in touch. I would just have to ask if they're willing to do it. Well, you let me know what you want to do, and then I can see if I can reach out to the individual. See if they're willing to take on someone doing an apprenticeship or something. They're actually rigging my new outfit. And they are someone I do have complete confidence in, because if they don't know, they find out. If they need pointers, they'll ask someone who's done it before. So it's not a prideful individual that will I don't think you'd be bothering per se. Like I said, it's like I can ask and see if they're willing. Even if it's just like them like you sitting down there with them and them kind of like guiding you through like why certain things go this way or what have you. I mean, hell, might be it might be like a good resource for you. if you wouldn't mind, then yeah, I'll reach out and see if they're willing to. If you would, and it depends on like how you want to. Blah, blah, blah. It depends on how you want to go about it too. Like if you want to see the outfit before we reach out, so that way you can see if like this is the style of rigging you want to do. Bruh, from word of mouth, and I don't know how accurate this is. She took a class for rigging, and there was like Eastern style rigging, Western style rigging, and because she did a little bit more Western style and not more Eastern style, because so that's what the lecturer was more inclined to do. She placed like second in her class because of that. If I'm remembering this information correctly, it's not coming straight from the source. It came from somebody who's talked to the source. Yeah. So I mean, she's a very ambitious individual. I've never met somebody that puts so much strain on VTube Studio. Or whatever the program is. I think they do it through VTube Studio. But they will make things happen in ways that VTube Studio has not intended. Yeah, no, so like I'll get you guys in touch if possible. Well, I mean, we always need more riggers. And if someone's willing to learn, I don't see why we gatekeep that information. Anyone else in chat? Twitch Conbound? It's so funny. I had a coworker ask me like if it wasn't last week, like the week prior, and like, do you even understand anything that's being said in this music? I was like, nope, but I do like it. And then they immediately was like, oh, you're just another BTS kid. I was like, no, no, actually. Like, have your preferences and all, but BTS ain't it for me. You're like, oh, they put K-pop into the forefront. I was like, okay. Completely forget that Gangnam Style was a thing. I don't like K-pop in its current state. Or if not, I don't like the groups they're pushing out like on the mainstream. What am I climbing? Oh. I liked it better when Psy was a thing. Like if you were to tell me, oh, when you think K-pop, what do you think? I'm thinking Gangnam Style. I'm thinking Daddy. I'm thinking Hangover. Like one K-pop group, and the rest I only listen for the dances. It keeps me active without me dying outside or getting dizzy usually. Fair, fair. I mean, you are a bird. You can fly. Yeah. It was funny because people were addressing the whole bird thing, and they're like, so what are you again? I was like, I'm the former guardian of civilization, and they're like, what do you mean former? I'm like, how do you think Mume got the gig? How do you think she got the gig? And then everybody's like, yeah, and she couldn't handle it either. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. I made a funny haha, and y'all turned it back on me like that. I was like, look, I loved that silly owl. That little owl was such a goober, and I loved it. I hope she's doing okay, wherever she may be. Because I know it was like health reasons. Because I think she was actually like losing her voice. I'm essentially the villain they introduced. That is essentially the prequel, but you'll never see the prequel. You'll just see you see the aftermath. You're like, how are you the good guy? You're here. You're like, circumstances. That's how. Oh yeah, chat, and I finished Red Rising at the recommendation of Seaster. Really good book. As much as the protag makes me want to kick him in the dick over and over sometimes. Really good book overall. No, no, no. If you read the book, Izzy, you'll understand my frustrations with the protag sometimes. Red Rising. I don't read. Oh. Neither do I, but I'm trying to get... See, this is the problem about me having, like, a little bit of free money. Because then I started trying to get into, like, a bunch of different things at once. All while trying to, like, invest in, like, VTubing and stuff. Is like, oh... money. That's where I'm just like, I don't know, man. I was so into reading as a kid, but now I'm just like, why read if I can draw? Fair. I'm more of the why read because everything's gonna be like politically correct. Because like we're banning like all these different books, whether it's this type of mindset with whether it's this other type of mindset, and I'm like, look, you can't be banning everything because you disagree with it, no matter what your belief is. Because I remember a while ago they were trying to ban Uncle Tom's Cabin, and you're just like, what? Why? And they're like, oh, it's so graphic. It's like, yeah, you gotta understand the shit we went through. You gotta understand the shit we went through, even if it's like a piece of fiction literature based on real events, so you don't make the same colossal fuck ups we made in prior, you know? But everybody's like, oh, it's too heavy of a topic. I was like, and this is why we never progress. And then on the flip side, we also have books where like even the conservatives like, oh, it pushes up a belief system that I don't agree with. It's like, okay, then don't read it. Easy. Hey brother, how you doing? Nice to see that you're asking for my wiener. What the fuck is what? Are you not a fan of the hot dog? The only one asking for it is you. I mean, you're not wrong. But you did indeed ask about it. I do not deny. And Izzy, this is why I'm nervous. What do you mean? Because I, the menace, has to clean up his act. Yeah, no, believe me, I took that into consideration before I even, like, agreed to it. Like, I knew I had to clean up my act. Because this crow's not for everybody. Though this crow should be for everybody. 18 and over, if you know what I mean. Introduce me to that middle-aged crow fanatics. Preferably recently divorced. My stream will survive, don't worry too much. As long as you're chill, that's okay, even if I gotta bonk you in the head once or twice. Oh, okay. Which is also why I'm trying to get it out of my system. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I don't know if it's like a Mrs. thing or something. But like the moment y'all hit like a certain age, the assumption is like, oh, it's downhill from here. No one's gonna want to bat an eye towards me, and I'm just like, excuse me. And there's a reason why I'm saying this. Not that I blame you, just shocked you actually agreed. Well, I mean, I've known you for some time, so I don't see why not. And you know, you've asked nicely. I was fully expecting you to say no because of that actually different demographic of our streams. Thought you wouldn't before. Look, I can be say so ish, kinda. I'm fucked. I'm gonna have a holy Bible right next to me, a picture of like big old JC himself, just like pointing his finger at me like in the like if you fuck up you're gonna be in trouble. I'm just gonna like look at that the entire time. It's like, yep, on my best behavior. I didn't release the schedule. Hey, just like me. You're just exactly like me. I do that all the time. That's crazy. Oh my god, we're twins. Yeah, no, so okay, so to the to the misses, to all the misses in chat. I need a quick survey. You guys genuinely fear getting older, or the appearance of getting older? There's a reason why I'm asking this. Because there's a story attached to this, and I want to know if I'm in just like a unique type of situation, or I'm just like, my life is that bizarre. No JoJo. But yeah, no. So does the idea of getting older or looking older just kind of terrify you? Is my question. I guess I'm trying to ask. I have bigger problems at the moment, like getting into college, but I can see I can see myself worrying about it in the future. Okay. Okay. Not thrilled by the idea? Well, shit, I see. let me fill you in on a secret here. Most dudes like older women. We're not saying like Keanu Reeves relationship, like age gap of a situation, but you know that's still a thing too. But but all I'm saying is there's nothing wrong with an older missus. Okay, so I like women, Koa. Hey, happy Pride Month. Please don't cancel me. Well, sometimes men on a good day. On whose good day? Why would you like men? We're gross, we're hairy, sweaty. We make obnoxious noise. We're kind of great. I don't know. He's like, Koa, why are you saying all this on Pride Month of all things? Why the fuck do you think I made it? On a good day for men and a good day for my mood, because men piss me off. Oh, I guess I fall under that category. Add me to the list of like future men that will piss off Izzy. ASMR. God, this is hard ice. I want to like finish this up so I can actually like drink the actual juice of the damn thing. Oh, oh, oh my, my. So that's how they feel when they finish it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There was a naughty statement in that, and life like sucker punched me right now for trying to even make it. Oh, oh, my tongue went numb. Okay, so the reason why I was asking this though is because one of the sisters is 43. And in this giant, yeah, I'm good. I've been trying to like tackle this snow cone, but the ice kind of like meshed into like this giant ball of snow. And not even like in a good way. Like if I were to throw this as a snowball, it'd probably kill someone. So I've been like trying to bite into the ball of ice. It's just more reason why I prefer Bingsu, because it's like very fluffy ice. And you don't deal with this problem. We're getting there, chat. We almost finished the snow cone. There we go. And it's done. The best part is when like all the condensed milk is left behind. You just gotta like drink it. Oh yeah, so story time, right? One of the sisters is 43. And in this giant endeavor that has been my existence for like the past 3 months or so, she has made a couple advances while we were hanging out, you know, because she'd like invite me, and so we're sisters. Like, hey, you know, come on over. We'll have some drinks. We'll hang out. Or hey, you know, you want to come over and then you know help us grill something, or like of that nature. You know, and she's a bit of a drinker. You know, clearly she's been through some stuff because she has a look that says there. She has a look that says like that I've seen some things or I've experienced some things, but I kind of keep it to myself kind of vibe. You know, which isn't there's nothing wrong with it. But to on our trip to San Diego, she kind of like pulls me to the side and she's like, well, I wouldn't say she pulled me to the side. Cuz she used to go to where we went with she used to go to the harbor that we went to back in the day, but not so much after some certain events, right? And so when when like asked about her sister, like, hey, have you talked to while we've been out here? It's like, not really, but I've been trying to. I've been wanting to. And she said, oh well, what do you have in mind? It's like, well, she mentioned she wanted to go to harbor, so I mean, we can probably walk the harbor tonight. And then she's like, what's weird? And I was like, what? She's never been to the harbor ever since her divorce. And I was like, really? Yeah, like she's never wanted to walk that harbor ever since. So I was like, it's kind of weird that she would bring it up with me. And so her sister's like, you should probably go with her. And I was like, alright, well, I would like to spend some time with her as well, since I've like had one-on-one days with you guys as well. And so we walk the harbor. I can tell she's kind of like thinking about something. I'm like, hey, is everything all right? Is something on your mind? Do you want to tell me about something? And she's just like, no, it's okay. I'm like, I'm all ears. I don't mind hearing you out. You and I have already shared plenty of these like heartfelt conversations. What's another one to our list? And she's like, no, I would rather enjoy the moment right now. I was like, are you sure? Okay, I respect it. And, she continues to be quiet, so I'm just like, yeah, something's clearly bugging her. I just don't know what. Or I'm not supposed to know what, per se, right? And so as she gets like quiet one more time, I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna like wrap my arm around her. It's a little chilly at the harbor this time at night. I have a lightweight jacket on me, and I'm like, here, take my jacket. And she's like, well, aren't you gonna be cold? I'm like, it's fine. I can just wrap my arm around you, and we'll call it even. She like, she lets out a little bit of a chuckle, right? And then I'm like, hey, so you're still kind of quiet. Are you waiting for me to say something, or is something on? And she's like, well, do I really look that sad? I'm like, yeah. I don't want to say yes, but you kind of bringing the mood down. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, 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 you don't have to apologize. I just want to know that you're all right. And so I just blatantly ask. I'm like, hey, so what happened between you and him? VTube Studios reacting very slowly. I don't like that. Does that help? Is that better? Okay. As my VTuber model tries to figure itself out, because I don't think something's not playing nice right now. I wonder. Hold on. Video. Okay, that's not working. Let's do... Okay. And so, I just started asking her, I was like, hey, you know, so... I didn't know you were married, per se. You know, I thought you had a boyfriend at some point. And she's like, no, I actually had a marriage. It failed. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then she like turns to me. She's like, it's like, do I look that old? Do I just not look attractive anymore? And I'm like, excuse me? And she's like, yeah, like, do I just not have that, like, charm or, like, whatever you would call it? And I'm like, well, why would you ask that? And you know, she tells me, she's like, yeah, well, you know, this guy left me for someone who's younger. Hold on. What is going on with VTube Studio? VTube Studio is not playing well right now. I look like I'm being grounded. I'm just like, what do I do? Hmm. What the hell is going on here? VTube Studio, you alright? You're working there. Why is it acting with power wash? Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, no, so that becomes a thing, and I'm like, no, like, honestly, it's like, I find you very attractive, and then, so then she's like, well, why have you shot me down every single time? And I'm like, cause one, I'm a gentleman in that aspect. Like, you know, we've clearly had a little bit too much to drink. I'm not gonna take advantage of the situation either. And on top of that, you've been so kind and nice to me. Why would I break your trust that way, you know? And then she's like, well, just so you know, I've been like really interested. And I was like, well, the thing is, like, I don't know, because we've been, again, drinking a lot. And so, you know, the conversation gets a little heartfelt. You know, we sit down, we talk, and you know, I was like, look, I don't know what homeboy was thinking when he got whoever he got, but I know he definitely fumbled the ball, especially now that he's reaching out to you again, clearly this girl doesn't have something that you have, and by the looks of it, it might be moolah. And so, you know, we talk, and you know, the night goes well, and you know, we make it back to the Airbnb, and you know, that's it. Nothing else happens. And like ever since then, I'm just like, is that really a thing that y'all kind of think in the back? It's like, oh, you know, shit, some younger chick is like gonna show up and steal mans. This model thing is gonna piss me off. Is that gonna fix it? I think I found the one thing I have about my chair and my earbuds or earphones. Ugh. If I turn my head, they smack the headrest. Okay. It was frame rate that was doing it. Interesting. Okay, what if I up it up a little bit? Cause now it's a little too wonky here. Let's go 100 frames per second. I feel like that should be fine. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, is that a thing that you guys genuinely think about, or like, even if there's like no other, like, I don't want to call it competition, but even there's like no immediate threat, are you just like, oh, well, at some point I'm gonna lose my appeal, and now it's gonna be the younger crowd that's gonna. But why though? Cause like, look, I've said it once, I've said it again, I've said it many a time. Maybe social conditioning, probably. I don't know. Like I said, maybe it doesn't mean much coming from me, cause I'm just a connoisseur. I'm just a connoisseur of women. As in, like, there's not really a preference. We over here we like them curvy. We like them petite. I don't know. I don't know what the middle. I don't know what the term for the middle would be. Petite question mark. And we also like our ladies deliciously flat. You know, it's just it is what it is. These are my thoughts, but I'm an idiot teen who knows nothing. Shout out to women. You know, and to kind of see like this 43-year-old woman have like this kind of moment, it was like baffling to me. Because like she presents herself very confidently. She's very strong-willed and strong-minded. At least from what I saw from the very beginning. But then to see that, and I was like, oh. Oh. It's like it's like I didn't realize this was your Achilles heel per se. Oh, I fell. But like chat, it like let's be honest here. Like I will be 100% honest with you guys. Fun fact, it actually helped my confidence a lot. Like, I think in the first year I followed, when I was making it to streams, I don't know what I did. I will gladly take credit for it. Thank you. Because I'm an egomaniac like that. No, but like, to see someone like that though, and you're just like, huh. Like I thought you were the strong-minded one. I'm just an idiot. Like, I don't know, you're always so positive about the stuff nowadays. I'm a insecure but too tired to care variety. I mean, look, you gotta be your own hype man. If you can't hype yourself up, who else is gonna? In the words of some wise king that I probably got the quote wrong, but we're just gonna run with it. When you speak, make sure you're heard. When you laugh, make sure you're the loudest. And when you take, make sure you take it all. And that's pretty much my mentality. How did I miss all this? But Chad, do you want to know the god awful truth when it comes to this whole scenario? When I heard this, you want to know my god off. So when the eldest sister was like, do I just not have this appeal anymore? Am I not attractive? Like in the back of my mind, I was like, girl, I would let you ruin me emotionally, ruin me financially. If you want to step on me, it's all fair game. Like like whatever you want. And I'm being honest here. Like you know that, like if you guys have Instagram, because this is where I see the meme the most. It's literally like some dude dressed up as a clown being dog walked on all fours. And then the song's like, just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two. Like this would look. This look here. Look. This is how attractive I found her to be. This is how attractive I found her to be. She might completely think otherwise, but I'm over here like, if you could just simply brush up against me. Because she's gorgeous, you know. She's a gorgeous woman. The entire family is. But you know that just that it threw me off just to like hear that though. I'm just like, why would you? I guess just because of that. If I was like, oh well, he left me for someone younger, and now my marriage fell apart, and I guess it all just carries on a burden that you don't expect. You know, Izzy, please don't judge me. I wanted to draw the picture of like how attractive she is. I wanted you to understand how Delulu this poor missus. I've learned to ignore what you say half the time, and I guess that wasn't the half. That definitely wasn't the half this time around. We listen and we don't judge, and a lot except I'm barely listening. Wow, wow. Why do I even talk then? For my own sanity. There's only so much mildly unhinged Koa I can stand, okay? I don't even think that was unhinged. I thought that was honest to truth. Live your truth, birdie. Chat doesn't want to see me happy. It's okay. Chat doesn't want to see me happy. It's okay. Just like how in most, just like in most spicy encounters, women prefer the lights off because they can't stand to see a man happy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm being too much. I know, I know. I say, what absurd things you're saying? I'm the one who's here, aren't I? I'll survive. See, you decided to put up with me. Technically, it's your fault. You knew what you were getting into. I just wasn't aware if you knew. Yes, I'm aware, unfortunately. Wow. Well, again, now you understand the scope of where I stand on with this woman trying to be like, oh, I find myself to be unattractive because I'm older. I'm like, oh my god, if only you knew. If only you knew what I'm willing to let happen. To my psychological, my emotional, my financial conditions. And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, girl, look. Toa Star, welcome in, how you doing? Yeah, no, she was like, what do you mean? I was like, look, you could be the most psychologically abusive partner and I'd probably be okay with it. Just because you're that pretty. And she's like, don't tell me that. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna sleep in tomorrow. As you should. Get that sleep. And here's the thing, right? Like, here's the thing. You ladies have a power that, some of y'all sometimes don't realize. For crying out loud. The many a song written on your guys' behalf. And it's always like, I would go through hell and back just to be with you type stuff, right? Ain't no man getting that. Ain't no man getting that. In fact, if a man ever gets that type of music, it's the same songs that were sung to them, but then they changed just enough of the lyrics where it makes sense, because if not, it would just be all... It'd all be like woman on woman love. Not that there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying. Grown men have gotten into war for literally over women. You guys didn't even have to like lift a finger, and they're like, we're gonna slowly decline the male population on your behalf. With for the slightest chance, to have your attention. And you're just like, this can't be real. Ugh, I want a girlfriend. It's homophobic that I'm single for Pride Month. It sucks. Izzy, why have a girlfriend? Get yourself 3. It'll be fine. For the sake of Pride Month, you have to get 3. But you also have to show him who's boss, so clearly you have to be at the top. I don't know. Look. You have to be the one in charge, is what I'm trying to say. The decision maker. No way, that's scary. What's scary? You have to get yourself 3 girlfriends. It's what gay Jesus would want. I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. Oh boy. It's okay though. At least I know I'm not going by myself. There's gonna be a party. There's gonna be a party. Or at least it'll become a party once I show up. Me when I'm walking into hell and I already overhear the demon saying, "It's the legend. It's the legend himself." Oh my god. Koya Menace. Would it been more appropriate to say if that's what Fish Jesus would want? Menace, I say. Wouldn't be the first time I've been told that. Ladies, beware on me. I've been told I'm a little too silver-tongued. Menace, I say. I didn't want to be like this. It just happened. Whatever the crimes may be, I'm innocent. I am not a menace. I am just living my life. Yeah, no, but man. Can I be 100% honest though? Can I be like 100% honest? Ever since that conversation with the older sister, I've just kind of been like, I've been a thinking. But it's not gonna work out in my favor. Yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking some. I'm too much of a menace. Oh, here's another question for you ladies. Are you guys really insecure about the tummy pooch? Do you not know what I mean? You guys are insecure about that? Even skinny friends? You wanna look. Hot take, real men love that. I'm sorry, but if ladies, if your man is trying to like, if he's weirded out by it, he ain't the one. He ain't the one, chief. Oh no, I love it. I love it. I'm just like, feral. Sage, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, it seems like you came into like the best slash worst part. Okay, Sage, for you, since we can like recap a little bit with you, and I'll ask you your opinion. Do you get self conscious, or like is the idea of like getting older or looking older something that just like bothers you? And also, are you very self conscious of the belly pooch? Because all I'm saying is, I got some friends that are a little self conscious about that too, and I'm like, oh no. On an existential level, yes. Otherwise, I still look damn good for my age. Yeah, no, Sage. So the oldest sister was like asking me about this, like on our trip to San Diego, where she's like, hey, do I? It's like, do I look? It's like, do I not look attractive? Am I not like appealing anymore? I was like, why are you asking me this? And I guess she's got like some brain bees left over from her divorce because her piece of shit ex up and left for a younger woman. No. What even is her age? 43. And I'm just saying, at 43, she can ruin me financially, emotionally, psychologically, and I'd be okay with it. Oh, good lord, Koa. What? What did I do? But you know, the pooch, I'm just like, oh, yes. As I look, girl, don't get rid of that. 40 is rough for gals mentally. Yeah, no, her divorce happened when she was like 36. I don't know why it's so hard for her, because she's aging like fine wine. I'm over here aging like a tall glass of fine milk. But she's like over here, like, she's over here all conscious about that. I'm like, girl, first of all, your ex-husband was a stupid idiot. And, you know, if you're feeling a little lonely, you know, come on my ways. I think you know I think you know I got you, you know? I'll do what he won't do. I won't bite much. If I do, it won't hurt probably. And if it does, I'll probably I'll let go. Most likely not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm like this. I'm sorry. Chat, I'm sorry. Well, no, you gotta like invite them in. You can't go. It's like Dracula. You can't just like have them show up. You have to like let them in. This is the equivalent of it. This place is prison. You're fine. Is this conversation like the equivalent? Like, guys, Grandpa's getting frisky again. Make it stop. Is it the equivalent of that? It's like Grandpa's getting frisky again. Just make him stop. I wouldn't know. Could have sworn you were like the same group of people that would like make fun of me because I'm like getting old. Guys, he's getting nostalgic. Make him stop. Can't stand to see him happy. I just don't know any oldies. Many oldies. Well, you're looking at one of the classics. I'm sorry. I'm not allowed to say I'm old, but Koa gets to be old. Life is unfair. Well, yes, Sage. You have to be young. How else are you gonna watch the entirety of One Piece? If I decide to watch One Piece, that's gonna be the last thing I do. Me at my advanced stage of life, I can afford to watch an entire series of Fate. It's only like 24 episodes tops. Mediocre anime galore. I've watched it through 3 times with 3 different people up until whatever was current at the time. So in other words, 3 people are dead and you've somehow survived because you're immortal. Got it. I know she's a deer. I don't know the exact lore on Red Sage. But if her whole thing is luring you into the forest to sacrifice you, it's not as brutal as you think. You just watch One Piece. It brings her joy, and then she like slowly sucks the life force out of you. And then while you're just sitting, you're like, damn, it's like this anime is like really long. It's taking forever. Yeah, it's just enough time to like drain you the entire life force. It's just easy. the situation I find myself in, and I don't even know what to do. Bummer. And yet, I still choose to remain single. I'm a former demon lord of excess, born from the sins of mortals, patron and harvester of the ambitious. You know, normal demon stuff. Yeah, so pretty much anybody who dares to watch the entirety of One Piece. Episodes, all in excess. Born from the sins of mortals, the fact that it's so damn long. A patron and harvester of the ambitious, those who want to watch it from beginning to end. Proud to say I'm never fucking touching One Piece. Damn. That shot's fired directly at Sage. How could you? Sorry, kinda. Well, if it's any consolation, you're my favorite demon lord. I don't know many demon lords, but you're my favorite one. I know a little devil. She's cool too. I gotta check in on them too. So, Chad, are you guys bad at like checking in with people as well? I find it difficult sometimes to check in with people because either I got just so fucking much to do and I'm like trying to keep up with everything, but sometimes it's not attainable. Sometimes like I'll be honest, when I was on my forced hiatus, I was even with even without like me being the stream, it was hard for me to like even keep in contact with people because now I just really want to be a recluse. Why does this song sound like the gummy ship menu from Kingdom Hearts 1? I've never consumed any Kingdom Hearts media, I fear. I would like to. Well, Izzy, just know if you do it, you would have to do it off stream, because unless you want to get copyrighted over and over again and possibly banned or suspended, you cannot do that on stream, because in-game songs in the game will get you copyrighted. I speak from experience. And if you plan on playing it on PC, your shit's gonna crash non-stop. Yeah, no, just the opening title song. When you first open up Kingdom Hearts is already enough to get you copyrighted. Wait, what did I say? I've said so much, I forgot what I've said. Thank you for the head pats. Oh yeah, it crashes so much. And the opening song gets you copyright strike. You're just like, why? You're like, listen here, mouse. I've already given you a good portion of money. It's not my fault. You didn't think ahead about your damn copyrights when you incorporated these songs into your awesome game. And by awesome, I mean I've only made it to the 3rd level and I couldn't beat it any further. Oh. Always hated these angles, they're weird. A silly question for you, chat. It's your birthday, you can do whatever you want or get whatever you want. What are you choosing? Like, what's your go-to? Japanese curry? Okay. It's your birthday. You can have whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. What makes what makes the perfect birthday for you? I don't know. I don't have an answer for my question. I'm very... I don't know. Like, I'm finally playing Persona 3 Reload for my birthday next year, so I'm ready. Nice. I don't know, for me, like, it's one of those days where, like, I'm just kind of like... Lately, it brings me down. I don't know what it is. But I'm not, like, enjoying it as much anymore, I guess, or... Something I don't really look forward to. I'm bad at planning birthdays, but for a gift I'd never really asked for, but totally new cosplays. They're so expensive for my broke ass. Also, I'm back. Welcome back. I don't know. I haven't found joy in my birthdays like the past few years. I don't know why. I find myself getting a lot more annoyed. But it's kind of middle once you get to adult years. It all depends on the people around you after that point. Yeah. Because I'm on that notion of like, it's like if you really want to give me something for my birthday, leave me the fuck alone and we'll call it even. It's not really anything I would like, per se. Because, like, a lot of the times, I don't know, I guess it's just a me thing, right? A lot of the times, like, if I want something from my birthday, it's like, I gotta kind of plan it around other people. Because it's like, oh, well, can't do this because, you know, Mama Crow's diabetic, or can't do this because, like, two people in the party don't like this either. I'm like, well, why the fuck did I invite these other two that just don't like anything? I can kind of understand and sympathize with the first. You know, that's one thing, but then, like, just something that I like just getting shot down, and I'm like, ugh. So bothered the shit out of you, got it. I mean, I'll pop up and, like, interact, but I'm probably not gonna be very frequent on my birthday. It's more of a, like, it's safe to say that I kind of shut down on my birthday. If I was left alone on my birthday, I'd cry, even if I'm the middle to flare up. I don't give a fuck. Leave me alone. I don't give a fuck. Leave me alone, and I'm sobbing my eyes out. Not even just on my birthday, most days. Yeah, but I'm also like a very solitary individual. That's one thing. Like again, I know it's not a good thing, but that's just how the brain works for me. I don't know why. Hmm. That's fair. That's just not me. I'm comfortable in my solitude until I think about it for more than 2.2 seconds. I'm still clinging. My friends must be tired of it. No, no. I know it comes from a good place though, so I don't really get upset. I'm like a straight up koala latching onto my bestie's arm. Nice. You're the best type of friend. I'm gonna be like, this koala attached to my arm? Yeah, she's with me. But chat, with that being said, I think I'm gonna call it a night right here. I'm the kind of person that is normally rather introverted, but if it has to do with someone else, I flip hella hard. Show up at someone's place, aviators over my glasses going, come on, bitch, we got bad decisions to make. Don't make me throw you in the back of the car that I illegally drove here. But yeah, we're gonna call it a night here, Chad. I'm tired and also gotta like wake up early tomorrow. But before we head out, oh, thank you for the headbats. Okay, well, that's out of the question. I was gonna raid into them, but I think they're about to end. Um, damn. I know they're about to get off too. You know what? We're gonna meet somebody new. We're gonna meet somebody new. This is an Aztec god. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go show some love to Quetzalcoatl, a a Aztec slash Mayan deity. So if you guys are follow subscribed, we have that remaster right there for you. If you guys are following, no worries. You guys are awesome dancing T-Rexes. Let's just show them some love because this is my first time actually dropping by into them. I've followed them back in the day, but I just never had time to like drop on in. So, what better time? But If I do go live tomorrow, it'll probably be some more Power Wash, just because I'm like low energy after work nowadays, especially like the killer heat. It's just ain't it. So bear with me, guys. But that being said, I will see you guys later. Um, if not tomorrow, I will see you guys Tuesday with Izzy. We'll be collabing I believe some Peak. So that'll be fun. And I will see you guys later. Bye bye.